This is Red Carpet Fly's News on the Fly, bringing you daily, unique, and interesting entertainment, celebrity, and luxury news. Before we get started, you know what to do. Like, follow, and subscribe to Red Carpet Fly, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single News on the Fly episode. It's Friday! Thank God for the weekend. I haven't done this in a while, but I want to give a big thank you and a welcome to all the new subscribers. Thanks for joining the Fly family. I really appreciate it. And also, shout out to my day ones, my A1s that have been with me through this entire journey. Today is a special day because it's been exactly 1 year since I started this podcast. I started this podcast right at the tail end of the quarantine. And while I have struggled to post every day, I know, I'm working on it. I have consistently posted throughout the entire year. So yeah, are you guys liking the content? Comment below if you'd like to hear more about a certain topic. Okay, let's get into these headlines. Sad news for Harry Potter fans. Rest in peace, Robbie Coltrane, who played Hagrid in the Harry Potter series. According to reports, Coltrane was sick for years and suffered from osteoarthritis. It is currently unknown what he died from, but Coltrane was 72 years old when he passed, and he is survived by his 2 children. Harry Potter fans are definitely mourning today. Again, rest in peace, Robbie Coltrane. In better news, Rihanna's Savage x Fenty show is coming back. The show will be premiering on Amazon Prime Video on November 9th, reports Fashionista. Rihanna's Intimates brand is staging yet another runway meets spectacular, featuring its latest styles, performances, and hopefully a ton of famous cameos. The trailblazing event is expected to outdo the previous editions, with Savage x Fenty describing it in the press release as a seductive fashion fever dream that blends Emmy Award-winning choreography, style, and music with the hypnotic essence of nocturnal nature. Rihanna posted the announcement on her IG account stating, "Volume, clap, MF, clap, 4, clap." The Savage x Fenty Volume 4 collection will also be available to shop on Amazon Fashion Store and on the brand site on November 9th, right as the special premieres. Are you guys excited? I know I will be watching. This is like the new Victoria's Secret holiday fashion show. So, there's this new luxury toy available right in time for the holiday season, and it's the electric hydrofoiling bike, which lets you glide above the water. Manta 5's latest model promises to get you on the water faster and stay there longer. In 2017, the New Zealand-based company introduced the first hydrofoil e-bike to the world. Now Manta 5 has just announced its second-generation model, the Hydrofoiler SL3, and it comes with a slew of new features that appeal to both novice and advanced riders, reports the Robb Report. Similar to the original XE1, all it takes to ride the Hydrofoiler is the ability to bike and swim. However, with the improved SL3, it'll take minutes instead of hours to master, and the journey to get there is far more intuitive. Falling off and getting wet when starting is all a part of the fun, states CEO Mark Robotham. Typically with the SL3, it takes less than an hour to go from novice to confident. From there, anyone can add fresh and salt water to their routine. The key to getting riders up and flying above the water comes down to the brand's patented Easy Launch technology. One addition to the SL3 is the enhanced throttle-only mode, where you can both launch the hydrofoiler and cruise on the water surface without pedaling. Think of it as a jet ski, only without the noise and emissions. The SL3 is made of a carbon fiber and aircraft-grade aluminum, making it buoyant enough to float and light enough to carry. In addition, its sleek modular design allows it to be broken down and packed into any size car. The biggest advantage, though, has got to be the duration. If you're on the lowest pedal assist mode, there are 10 levels to choose from. You can enjoy up to a 4.5 hour of ride time on one charge. For perspective, that's the longest ride duration of any e-foiling product on the market. A new tiller also promises to position the water bike at any angle for takeoff, making the overall setup more stable. A composite monocoque chassis is there to ensure that the vehicle stays upright even when it's stationary. In terms of safety, if you do happen to fall off, there's a built-in tilt sensor that will instantly shut off the propeller. And if you're wondering how fast you can go, it has a 2,500 watt electric motor that allows you to reach a top speed of 12.4 miles per hour. No word yet on how much the hydrofoiler SL3 will cost, but interested buyers can expect to get their hands on the water bike in early 2023. Okay, so it's not exactly the holiday time frame I said in the beginning, but maybe you can get this as a New Year's gift to yourself. Do people do that? Give New Year's gifts? It sounds like something that should happen. Anyway, what do you guys think? Do you think this is worth the cash or for the trash? I think I'm gonna pass on this one. It sounds cool and all, but not enough for me to buy. Would you guys buy this or at least try it out? Comment below and let me know. Okay, last story of the day. So you know I've talked about Ezra Miller before here on the podcast. Well, now Issa Rae is calling Ezra Miller's scandal a clear example of the lengths that Hollywood will go to save itself and protect offenders. According to Baller Alert, Issa Rae is calling out Hollywood's negligence in holding problematic people accountable, highlighting how Ezra Miller will be allowed to continue the production of The Flash despite a slew of allegations against him. Ezra's controversial behavior is beginning to make him a household name outside of our television screens. Remember, Ezra has been accused of many actions, including allegedly creating a cult and assaulting one of his fans. He has also been charged with felony burglary back in August. In addition, Miller has been accused of grooming minors. Last week, ING announced The Flash would be coming back on June 23, 2023, with Miller as its lead, despite the continuation of his poor behavior. And now, actor, writer, and producer Issa Rae is speaking out and calling out Hollywood's issue with seemingly fostering poor and problematic behavior, with Miller as her example. She states, "While I do not support jumping to immediate conclusions, I think it's entirely fair for investigations to happen. I think it's extremely important, like the mantra says, listen to women," Rae told Elle in an interview that was published on Thursday. "I'm going to be real. The stuff that's happening with Ezra Miller is, to me, a microcosm of Hollywood," she shared. "There's this person who's a repeat offender who's been behaving atrociously, and as opposed to shutting him down and shutting down the production, there's an effort to save the movie and him," she went on. "That is a clear example of the lengths Hollywood will go to save itself and protect offenders. Yet, they canceled the Nick Cannon show after 6 weeks. I don't think this is a race thing. I mean, I guess it could be, but The Flash stands to make way more money than Nick Cannon's show, which is probably why they wanted to save it. But Issa is right. At the end of the day, Hollywood is all about money. The studios were going to lose so much money by scrapping all of Ezra's projects. So, they wanted to save him. Which, in turn, sends a message that bad behavior is acceptable in Hollywood as long as you keep that money train rolling. I believe Ezra is in rehab or a wellness center or something like that to help him with his issues. Basically, it's like a smack on the wrist. And I don't think this is going to be the last time Ezra is going to get into trouble. Once the press has died down around him, and once his show and movies start making more money, I guarantee you he will be back to his old ways. Just watch. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. If you'd like to receive text notifications of when I post News on the Fly episodes or my celebrity red carpet interviews, please send a text to 917-502-4379 and say, "I want to get fly texts." Once subscribed, you will start receiving text messages regarding a News on the Fly podcast or a celebrity interview. Also, if you have a business, product, service, YouTube channel, or social media account that you would like for me to promote on Red Carpet Fly, just email me at alexi@redcarpetfly.com to get rates for advertising. We're growing, guys. You can also find this podcast on Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeart Radio podcast platforms. Just search for Red Carpet Fly News on the Fly podcast. Lastly, please like, follow, subscribe, and share our YouTube channel, Red Carpet Fly, and also follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Red Carpet Fly. And until Monday, always stay fly.